Welcome to the Nyancast. I'm Jim.
I'm Sam.
And today we watched a show with a cat girl in it.
Actually, one for cat girl for once.
Yeah, really, literally a cat girl. We watched the first season of RWBY in Japanese.
Well, the first volume. It wasn't really the first season because the way they're showing it is by episodes, and so
yeah,
we're showing 1 through 3 at a season.
It's strange.
For better or for worse.
We have both already seen all of RWBY. We're caught up.
Yeah.
What did it just end? Season 4 just ended?
Volume 4 ended, yeah.
Fucking season.
And Volume 5's coming out like this year, which they had like one teaser trailer for already.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was a Weiss trailer, I think. So.
Oh yeah, I did watch that.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad.
Nah.
Yeah. So
should we give our brief hit, like how we came to know RWBY?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You wanna go first?
Yeah, so I actually started watching RWBY as it was airing the original Volume 1. I think it was like around the time where like they had the really cool it's like the big Raven fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being like super hype into it and like, wow, I love Rooster Teeth and Crunchyroll. Wait, not Crunchyroll. What is it? I love Rooster Teeth and Red vs. Blue, and Monty did a really cool Red vs. Blue thing. So I was really excited that Monty was he had like this whole show. And I really liked season 1, and then when season 2 came out, I was like, this isn't bad. This is some cool fights, but this isn't great. And then, I don't know, I still like the show, but it's kind of stagnated for me. I don't really feel super great about it all the time. Mm-hmm. Season 3, I think, was really good.
I liked it, change of tone. I like the change of tone.
Yeah, the tournament fights were better, and I did like the darker edge to it.
Yeah.
Season 4 is kind of...
A lot of people complained about that from what I hear, like a darker tone, but I still liked it.
Yeah, I think RWBY doesn't really always work when it's super dark, but... I also want to say, rip in peace, Monty. Very sad.
Yeah, you were the man.
That is very sad.
He made Blue a really awesome season for it.
He's an extremely talented guy. It's really cool that he was able to get, like, his own show and, like, start his own show.
Yeah, like I told you, I was trying to find out information about the dub, but, like, yeah, where they basically said, do the season of Red vs. Blue, and then I'll let you do whatever you want after that. And he kind of freaking blew up from there. So. And
as we have said, it's an international hit now because it has an official Japanese dub, which we watched the first.
I've been to con. There's a lot of RWBY cosplayers, so
I think it's really neat how big it is, how much of a big phenomenon. I think you should say first how you got into it.
Well, you told me about it, and then I watched like I watched Versus Blue. So I kind of got it from that season, but then my sister pressured me because she was cosplaying. I mean, she cosplayed Blake and later Cinder, but she would pressure me into it, and like my other friend pressured me into it, and then eventually I caved. I had nothing to do that day, and the episodes were kind of short. And then from there, I liked it a lot. That's why I actually have a Yang figure. My sister got me for Christmas one time, years ago. It was kind of like a couple years ago, yeah. But yeah, I got pressured into it from my sister. Few times my sister actually, good recommendation from her. So
it's funny that you said the first cosplay she did of it was Blake.
No, well, she's not her first cosplay, but it was like she later cosplayed Blake.
Oh, okay. Because when I think of your sister, I immediately think of her doing the cosplay of Blake.
She did do that, but she likes Blake for some reason.
I don't get it.
But but my sister, she talked me into it because she had me building it. I think that's pretty good. But yeah, and then from there, my sister's first cosplay was like middle school for Halloween. She did made her own costume for Tira from Soul Calibur, and it came out really well. She even got a glue foil around it and everything. She went the full length. It was actually pretty awesome. I just meant the first RWBY cosplay. First RWBY, that's Blake. I'm pretty sure it was Blake, and then she did Cinder, the tournament arc Cinder. Yeah. So, and I'm not sure she's doing anything else. She might be I know she has a RWBY one, but I'm not sure she actually did it yet. I also do want to say, now I might put this a little earlier, we are going to be spoiling probably, there will be probably minor spoilers for RWBY throughout, but since we're all caught up, expect us to talk about up to season 4. Just, first season doesn't take long. Okay, I honestly recommend, Japanese voices we liked. Yeah, we really did, actually. The thing is, if you want to watch the normal one, they cut stuff out of the Japanese dub on Crunchyroll and everything, so I'm not sure if you want to watch that without stuff cut out. I would say watch the original English. While I really do like the Japanese voices. Yeah, just Japanese voice, and also a lot of it makes a lot of the jokes fall flat in the Japanese translation. Yeah, really badly translated jokes. Which makes me wonder, is it a problem with the translation? Because we watched this
subtitled in English, translated from English to Japanese. So I guess it's kind of like when you go on Google and you type in something and then you translate it like 10 times.
But not nearly as broken. It's just like, instead of like, they make a Nixon, like, I'm not a crook joke, but it says like...
I did not do it. RWBY just said, I did not do that.
She did the whole like peace sign thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, instead of I'm queen of the castle, it's like, I am the queen.
Yeah, there was some really strange... it was strange. Like, I wonder if maybe in the Japanese version they made like puns or there was like a joke about it.
I mean, I don't know, man. So, do you want to try to explain the plot of RWBY?
Yeah, I'll briefly go into it.
Unless you want to try to do season from season?
I think I'll probably try and do both.
Because like, if you want to do one season, I'll do another season.
The thing is, my memory is some of the seasons really
spotty.
Right, I'll start at least.
You can do the first two, because I think
one.
I remember the second two seasons a little bit better.
So basically, RWBY takes place in like this kind of fantasy world where there's...
People don't know.
Yeah, there's like... they keep saying like creatures of Grimm.
Picture like a fantasy, like a... It kind of like
it takes a lot of inspiration from like fairy tale.
Yeah, fairy tale fantasy more so than like fantasy.
A lot of the teams, so like characters are grouped into teams, and a lot of the teams have like different themes.
Yeah, like 4 people teams. The team names are just like the first letter of each name that makes some kind of like not clever word.
And most of the time it's just the main character's name.
And every character is like based off of a like a book character or like a real life like person. Like,
yeah, like the main
RWBY is Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, or Ruby Rose is also
Ruby
another
Rose.
Grimm character,
and not the actress / model.
No, yeah, like Snow or Schnee is German for snow.
Weiss-Schnee.
Yeah, Weiss-Schnee. It's not Schnee.
How you say it in German?
Schnee is the
I'm
real
not
word
German
for snow.
man. I took Spanish, not German.
I get triggered when they speak German incorrectly in shows.
You love Kill la Kill.
Kill la Kill is hard. The one song in Kill la Kill is like some of the worst German I've ever heard. It's like this Japanese girl that's never heard German before.
Is Yang Goldilocks, I think?
I think that's the whole point, because they keep doing the hair bit with her.
Yeah. She's a Goldilocks or Rapunzel? I think she's Goldilocks.
I think it's supposed to be Goldilocks.
Yeah. And Blake is...
Cinderella. Or no, Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Really? Okay.
Because the whole beauty, like the beast thing.
Okay.
And that's the stretch, I think.
Yeah, we have Joan, like all the guys are like based off of female historical.
Yeah,
and
it's gender swapped. Gender swapped historical figures.
Except for the main ones.
No, it's only Team Juniper.
Juniper
is all gender swapped
okay.
versions, and it's all characters that canonically in their stories had like
dressed up as guy. Yeah.
Yeah, there was either some sort of gender
cross dressing.
Cross dressing or like gender nonconformity.
Yeah, like Joan of Arc was like they had to pretend to be a guy to like for people to follow her until they found out and whatever.
Yeah. What's her face? Pyrrha is based off of
Perseus.
Shit, who is it?
Not Perseus, is it?
No, I think it's Jason maybe.
Jason?
No. It's one of the Iliad characters. There's one character in the Iliad who he lived with Odysseus prior to the Iliad because his family didn't want him to fight in the war, so they had him disguise himself as a woman for several years, and he lived with all the women and pretend to be one of the sisters there. But I think it's supposed to be what's his face. He's like the main character of Achilles. I think it's supposed to be Achilles.
I think it is Achilles. Yeah, because something happens later to talk about.
Yeah, because there's a whole thing where like Achilles lived with Odysseus, I think, and he like disguised himself as a woman for several years.
How do you do?
Yeah, it's a thing in Greek. There's a lot of Greek lore.
I know, especially with like Zeus. A lot of transformations. And then Pyrrha is Thor, or not Pyrrha. Nora's Thor. Lee Ren is supposed to be Mulan.
Yeah, apparently. That's what I see. That's the one connection I don't really know about.
Yeah, and then so everyone has a special weapon that goes from a blunt or a blade to like a gun for the most part.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool. It's really cool.
I like that a lot. It makes the fight scenes really fun, which is like the best part of the show. The fight scenes. The
gunchucks are really cool. Like Nora has like a giant hammer and she has a grenade launcher. It's really cool. It's different.
That is really fun.
But yeah, so continue with the first season. Other than like the basics.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's like the basic. So yeah, there's
and you go
like
to school.
Yeah, so but there's like there's this force of darkness in the world that's created all these like monsters called the Grimm, and it's kind of they give the impression that there's like sort of an end times coming where like the Grimm have existed in the shadows forever, but they're now starting to like destroy humanity. But so there's students, or there are people called hunters and huntresses that fight the Grimm.
Monster hunting school.
Yeah, it's essentially monster hunting school. So yeah, our main character RWBY goes to this monster hunting school and then pretty much just
You meet your sister Yang, then like
antisocial girl Blake,
Tsundere Weiss, and quiet reading girl who's also a cat, cat girl, Blake, and then you meet the other characters. But the only real important characters, at least in like the first couple seasons, are RWBY's team and John's team.
Yeah,
and then
a few
Sun
like older characters.
Yeah, and Sun is also a character. But yeah, then there's Clockwork Orange. There's a couple of villains like Clockwork Orange.
What's his name? Fenwick. I think it's like something like that. Torchwick. I always think it's like a Pokemon name.
It does sound like a Torch. Yeah.
Torchwick. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's important. There's Cinder, who get kind of teased in, and then like her henchmen. But Cinder and him are kind of like the main villains.
The only really thing that happens in season 1 is like the teams are introduced. The characters kind of like have bonding scenes where they
sitting on the Crunchyroll stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, that's actually really funny because like they keep all the action scenes in, but yeah. So I think I'd watched season 1 twice before this. Mm-hmm. Oh, just in English.
Watched just for that fight.
Yeah, I would. I just watched that one main fight, like where they fight the Raven, like so many times because I think it's just so fun. But yeah, they cut out numerous scenes of character development, mostly from Joan of Arc character. I feel like I always say his name wrong. Him and Pyrrha have like almost all their development taken away. Him and Weiss have like all their development taken away. It's very weird.
Yeah, I just looked at like Ren's name, and it's just like honestly, Monty had to go through like translations to like get his name, or like the Japanese kanji literally like was like the version of that one in like Chinese was like it's so convoluted the way he like.
That is really strange.
Yeah. Alright, sorry, yeah, so that's like basically the first season, just like them getting their teams together and then having one skirmish with the villain that RWBY ran into earlier.
Yeah, they just pretty much are setting the stage. And like they actually I was surprised and you were surprised how many things they set up for later.
Crow.
Yeah, like characters you don't even see in the first season but become like pretty important later.
Like, you didn't notice Cinder or something like, early on?
Yeah, I forgot that Cinder was teased. It's in the first episode actually.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of little things like that I thought was pretty cool. And then second season was more them at school bonding.
Yeah. They introduced the main bad guys henchmen like
Cinder, Mercury, and Emerald.
Yeah.
So that's basically then they have a skirmish with at least like what's his name? Torchwick. Yeah, Torchwick again, and then I think they actually capture him in the second season, but they still don't know, because I know that they're going to the school to Cinder, and then we're going to the school because everything's going according to plan.
Yeah,
which I hate. The one thing I hate.
It's also funny too how like they keep doing this stupid joke where like RWBY is like suspecting Cinder, but then she's actually like really good friends with Cinder. And it's like, come on, like Cinder is the most mustache twirling character ever. RWBY is still like open her fucking eyes.
I know. Well, they're all like that too. But so that's second season mainly that. There's an awesome food fight scene that you should watch because that's really awesome. But cut a little bit short in the English one. And then
they also sped the second OP.
Yeah, it's so weird because it goes by like, all these characters that you see, but it's only for like half a second for each. It's like ridiculous.
I think you were right when you said like they probably they edited everything for the TV broadcast. Mm-hmm. Do you know that thing that TBS does when they air Seinfeld? No. Have you heard about this? They speed it up so slightly that you don't really notice it.
What, Seinfeld?
Yeah, they speed it up so slightly that they can add in like one more commercial break. So the episode actually lasts. I know. I just think it's so weird. Like the episode lasts like 18 minutes long instead of like whatever 21. So 23. They put one more commercial in. I know it. And people who like have more of a keen eye to it, they say it's like unwatchable for them because all they see is like the sped up. I think that's so fucking weird.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I know.
So yeah, second season. They have a really awkward dance scene. And then that's basically the second season. And then season 3 is Tournament Arc.
And tragedy.
Yeah. Everything goes shit. Everything goes according to plan. but then not really at the end because she gets
She gets
Cinder
fucked,
gets
yeah.
crippled and mute.
Yeah, there really isn't too much to say
Penny
about.
gets murdered. Imperial gets murdered.
Yeah, it's very like backloaded. Like there's not much
Yeah.
to say about that season besides like the tournament.
When this
fights.
goofy, like lighthearted, like tone tries to go to early on, then it gets like completely dark. Like at the end, it's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, and Yang loses an arm, and then yeah, so season 4 is just a lot of walking.
Yeah, season 4 is like
Trying to find
decompressing after the very stressful and crazy season 3 finale.
But we get Crow's there more, so it's good.
Mhm.
Crow's like the best.
Yeah,
So-
it's funny because like I'll totally forget entire plot lines of RWBY. Like we just did a pretty good job like stripping
most
away
part.
everything
Yeah,
that's not super vital.
Yeah, 3. You know, there's little things in there, of course. You know, other characters that you meet, like some that are loved more than others, like Velvet for some reason.
Yeah, didn't she win like a contest or something?
Yeah, she's like a fan made character that
Fucking hate
she's
Velvet.
basically that fighting game character that's there that just no. She's there that she recreates like fighting the copies of other fighting
Oh,
styles
yeah.
randomly, like
Oh yeah, that's literally her
like
power.
Mokujin and you know like that, like from Tekken.
Yeah,
And
really stupid.
but you know whatever. People like their bunny girls.
I like the machine gun girl better. Her like their team leader.
Yeah, the one with the glasses.
Yeah, she's cool.
Oh, you give anyone a minigun, they're immediately cool.
I literally don't even remember the other two characters in that.
Doesn't matter. It's just like
In Team Coffee.
It's just like team, like Sun's team, where it's just Sun and Neptune. The other two don't really. One's a pirate, it's all I
Yeah.
know, but I don't know the other one.
Their team name's really funny. It's like SSSN. Like,
Sun.
yeah, it's literally
Sun.
Sun. Or people still would like the fans at least would say it's like season, but that's a little bit of a stretch.
I guess.
Season.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been like in the RWBY fandom, like or like been aware of it.
Yeah, I mean we played the game. That boring ass
I
hack and
forgot
slash
about that game. The game sucks.
I mean, she's gonna be in that Persona RWBY thing for Persona Blaze Blue
I
crossover
forgot
game.
about that.
That might be fun.
Wait, it's Persona?
It's Blaze Blue, Persona, another game
And
that
RWBY.
company did, and the third game that they did, I don't never heard of it though.
Is it
And
Arc
then
System
RWBY.
Works?
It's our system,
Okay.
but the Blaze Blue team. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's not gonna be like anything like Guilty Gear or.
so
it's
it's
more-
not going to be good.
It's gonna be more in tone of Blaze Blue and Persona Arena, more so
Hmm.
than Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball Fighters.
That kind of sucks. That new Dragon Ball game looks fucking fire.
I can't wait. Guilty Gear is like one of my favorite, like probably the best looking fighting game like I've ever seen. Even though like I like how Tekken looks, but Guilty Gear like blows it out. It looks like so
It
animated.
looks really good. I really want to get the new one. Actually, I want
It's
to
on
get into
sale
it.
on PlayStation for like $6 right now.
Really?
Maybe it was PS. I'm not sure if it's PSN or not, but either
Oh, yeah, I
way,
don't
if
have
it isn't,
PSN
I don't know.
anymore.
I want to get it. But yeah, so
I'd like to get it on. Yeah, I don't know.
so it had the cat girl is Blake, which you get revealed at the end of the first season. Because there's other animal people in this world, which we've
Called
seen
the
a
faunas.
bit. The fauna. And,
They're like they're treated like a different race,
Kind-
even though they're all like different. Like they're treated as one entity, even though there's several different types of faunus, like antler people.
yeah, you have antlers, you have a tail, or you get like the ears. So like, you've seen bunny ears, you've seen cat ears. There's probably dog ears.
I'm sure there's been dog ears. There's been some really gross ones, like ones that I found very uncomfortable looking at.
Yeah, you have the monkey had like a tail. I think like didn't like Blake's like dad had like extra hair hair?
Yeah, he was a
Like,
hairy
mutton
boy.
chops. Yeah, he had mutton chops and everything.
He was a hairy boy, yeah.
Probably more gorilla, where his mom was like a cat.
I want to see just like a horse
We went
person.
to season 4. You go to the island full of faunas.
Yeah.
And also the terrorist organization, the
White Fang.
White Fang.
The White Dragon. The Black Dragon.
White Fang. Just they're terrorists. No, they're not. They're he's probably like discussion about who are they terrorists or not, and they are.
Yeah, they literally are terrorists.
They literally season 3 has them like doing a terrorist attack on the school. And
It's just funny how Blake white knights them so much and
She-
gets mad when people call them terrorists when they actually are fucking terrorists.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, Weiss is my favorite character, at least in this season.
She's your best girl.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't like they neuter her later on. They make her less of a bitch, and she works better when she's a bitch. I think.
Well, she kind of had to grow out of being a bitch when she got like. You can't be forcing of you being a bitch to your group that you're teamed with.
No, it'd be awesome. Well, it's not not the fact that she's not a bitch anymore. She's just not like.
Her whole families are bigger bitches than them, though. Like,
Yeah, she I don't know.
well,
She
Winter's
seems so
fine.
weak.
Winter's fine, but like her brother is like evil.
Is Winter her sister?
Winter's her sister, yeah, her older
I fucking
sister.
remember this.
She fought Crow in the beginning of season 3 in the school.
What?
Yeah, remember like Crow like drunks like Rick just kind of drunks and drinks, and she's like, "You're."
This is what I'm talking about. Where it's like you'll bring things up in like
I like when they fight.
RWBY, and I totally forgot that it happened.
Yeah, I know, because I had memorized this shit. Yeah, like they fought each other and everything, and then she likes her sister, and like I think she's the only one that she likes. Her father's a douchebag, and her little brother's like an evil maniacal.
He's literally an evil person.
It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, but Voice is fine. I like her design better in the fourth season, because everyone gets like new design to like the latest season, which
RWBY's
improved.
RWBY's costume is kind of janky in this one.
Yeah, everything in the first season kind of janky.
Yeah,
everything kind of rough until they get other than the fights.
Because
the bird fights are really awesome, and the last fight with Torchwick. When he does like the gun chucks, like the animation's like really
Sun vs Torchwick's fucking awesome.
Like they make the animation to go really well.
It's really we were talking about how like this came out in 2013, I think.
2012, 2013.
And comparing this to Berserk
or NBCG,
which aired in 2016,
or the one time you try to watch Komodo Friends and like the 2 frames per second.
I think Komodo Friends looks better than Berserk, to be honest.
Most CG stuff looks, but like compared to Knights of Sidonia, like a budgeted CG show, like
that show still has a frame rate problem, I think.
Yeah, and I still think RWBY the first season had a little bit janky, but it got a lot smoother as it went on. Like the whole the cafeteria fight was a lot smoother.
I think I don't know if it is. RWBY looks like it's motion captured.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say all of it is, but a lot of like the characters walking around looks motion captured. And I wouldn't be surprised if maybe that's why it looks better. Because motion capture, like, maybe the anime CGs just need to use motion capture now. Because the fucking animation on those, like, 12 frames per second is garbage.
Did they do much mocap in Japan? Like, I remember... I knew that
Persona 5 definitely has a lot of motion capture. Any sort of animation... The animation looks so good. I think it's all motion capture.
Because like some of the movies you see, they could do like mocap with CG, but you don't really like the live action stuff they do in Japan, like the Attack on Titan stuff. They're practical, but like doesn't seem to be like mocap CG.
Yeah, well, I know that Shin Godzilla they use motion capture for like his final form.
Yeah, I don't know, kind of think that because a lot of the companies, like the ones that have like Western influence, I think they adopt them more so than like the ones that aren't like. Influenced by the West. I'm
just trying to think, like, I know that Metal Gear Solid 2 had motion capture as well. So, like...
But then again, they're also, like, heavily... Kojima and also, like, heavily influenced by American... Like,
that's true.
Filming and style and probably...
Yeah, he really has, like, such a boner for American movies.
The whole Revolver thing was mocap. Like, they had a guy who did... I don't think it was mocap, but they had a guy come in and actually like, do it so they can animate it off of him.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was mocap. Probably was.
I remember reading something about that.
I need to read that. That's like one of my favorite scenes of anything ever.
12 shots.
I have 12 shots now.
You're pretty good, kid. So good.
You're pretty good.
I love the people who like do recreations of that and like on YouTube.
My favorite. It's my favorite genre of YouTube videos.
But yeah, so Voice is your favorite.
I like Voice at first, and Pyrrha is like design wise. I fucking love Pyrrha. I think her
English voice is not very good.
No, that's the one.
Better in Japanese.
Yeah, if I could replace her Japanese voice actor, I think she might be my favorite character.
I loved Yang. I love the punch gauntlets. I thought
that is so fun.
I love that weapon. The shotgun as well. I'm a sucker for good puns.
That's just Barbara, the voice actor.
Yeah, exactly. Still though, I love a good pun. But yeah, I like her. I like design. Like also like spoilers. She has a robot arm now. Which is awesome, and I love that.
But she was such a bitch about it. She's like, I don't want to use this robot.
Well, you'd be fucking like traumatized too if you had your arm cut off.
If I had my arm cut off, I'd be like, give me that robot arm right now.
Especially your whole gimmick is punching now.
I'd be like, give me that arm right now.
Wait, she didn't get the arm until like later on though, when they like later on the season 4, like they dropped off the arm, and she has to like think about like, am I mentally ready to get back in there?
That's dumb.
Forget. I have to like remind you of these things.
No, I remember these things. These things are dumb. And
RWBY, meh.
RWBY's voice actress in English is bad. RWBY's voice actress in Japanese is like a better version of her English voice actress, I think.
Yeah, she's actually the voice actor for American RWBY is married to the guy who does his son's voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, we didn't talk about John Ark's voice actor.
Oh, we'll finish Team RWBY first because Blake better improvement.
Yeah, Blake's Japanese voice is much better.
Blake's English voice is very boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's done at least a lot better in Japanese.
And I get what they're trying to do with her voice in English. I just think that it does come across as boring, but like the Japanese one have like more like intensity, I guess.
Yeah, kind of more serious tone than it's a being bored all the time tone.
Yeah, she really just sounds fucking bored.
Yeah. So, and then then we talk about John, who I think they do. You don't really get this in the English one, but the way they do it in Japanese is really good. Where you have like
he's a different character in the Japanese version.
Because we got the first episode, they like first thing we see of John is him getting sick from flying. His character doesn't like to fly. You make us get sick from that.
Yeah.
But
it's
then,
kind
like,
of a goofy way to start.
He meets Ruby and has like this deep like cool guy voice, but then like. It skips the entire scene of them talking to each other where you get to learn this actual character, but it skips that. You're still thinking, okay, this is a cool voice guy, though, acting tough and everything, but he kind of, like, you have to have his weaknesses, but okay. But then it goes to, like, him being, like, hitting on the one girl and acting like a completely goofball, like, he would have the swirly glasses on and everything. Yeah,
that was weird. The voice actor in that scene was weird. So, one thing I just want to bring up.
But I think it fit fine, though, like, once you actually got, like,
Yeah.
It made it obvious, like, how he was flip-flop like that, kind of acting cool. I think it would have worked, but he kind of skipped the entire development scene. Didn't help.
Yeah, the Japanese version of John is literally a different character. One of the most important things we learn about him in the first season, probably in the first few episodes, is that he tells Ruby or Pyrrha that he cheated on his exams.
Yeah.
That he used... he hacked into the mainframe or whatever bullshit, and he shouldn't have been gone to Beacon because he doesn't have his aura or whatever.
He doesn't have like a weapon. He doesn't have a gun or anything.
Yeah.
He just uses like a sword and shield.
This is never explained in the Japanese version.
No, you're completely left.
He is just a guy. He's just a dude who's supposed to be there with a cool voice, and he hits on girls. Like he's literally a totally different character.
You're the crush on Weiss, and that's it.
Yeah,
you know.
And then he like bonds with Pyrrha, but.
Pierce.
They don't go into it anymore.
No,
they have one scene together and that's it.
They cut out like another thing with them together.
Yeah, there's a whole like later on, she like trains with him and it's like a big emotional scene and they discover that
Ruby's the main character, but John's like honestly the real main character of RWBY. Like he has way more development than Ruby gets in the show.
Yeah.
And like relationships and everything, so like it kind of sucks that you get cut out from him because he's probably the best character from the show.
Yeah.
But
I just wish that his English voice was a little better. I get very annoyed at his voice.
Yeah, I still think the English voice is fine, for the most part. And then Nora seems fine. She has a really lolly instant voice, but like
yeah,
I think it still worked well. I like her English one as well.
I agree. Nora's voice works both of them.
Lee barely talked. He was voiced by Monty, and like they gave him like a normal, I guess, guy voice in this one, so not really much to do because he didn't have much.
He only said like one line in this version.
He only had like one line the first two seasons because Monty didn't want to put himself that much into it. And then when he died and his brother took over, he actually had like a whole like backstory. Remember in the latest season?
Yeah, they've made him like a whole character now.
He had a whole like arc about like the childhood, him and Nora's childhood. Like,
Nora's like an enslaved child.
I didn't know the first season. Just like I don't see this Ren, Lee, and Nora getting along together. When he saw that, like, wait, they have this whole backstory of them, like, in the latest season, like, them meeting each other and, like, him getting her out of the town that was, like, being destroyed by the monsters.
Did Glinda just not know that?
I don't think they noticed that. Like, I guess
because that's, like, the most important part of their whole fucking life.
I'm gonna assume that. I guess not.
It could have just been a writing oversight, but still, like, that's... I didn't remember that line, and when I saw that, I was like, that's strange.
Because that's a whole big thing. It's just, like, his relationship with Nora, they're
like shipped forever and they can't get away from each other.
Yeah, like she's not just creeps on him. She's creeps on him because he like saved her life and like, she owes him. She owes her his life. Like
also they changed the boop and that was not good. When she
they still boop, but like
it sounded different.
Yeah, it wasn't like a loud like boop.
Yeah,
and like boop. But yeah, then Pyrrha better. We talked about Pyrrha. She's improvement. Pyrrha's like one of the more developed characters in this show.
Yeah,
she's fucking murdered in the third season.
She's so cool. I fucking love her weapon so much.
Yeah, she got like the javelin into like the rifle, like a Western rifle.
And I think she has like a. Then the javelin like becomes like a sword too. Or
yeah, it's like a spear, but turned into a javelin. But I also love it. I just love it. Comes like a lever action rifle. Yeah,
it looks so cool. It works so well for her like a whole aesthetic too.
Yeah, so. Another thing that characters can do, or they have the ability, like their special powers, like RWBY can like it's like a fast teleport kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's like a zoom.
Yeah, it's like a zoom.
Zoom.
It kind of looks like when Bison does like the Psycho Crusher, where he spins around, like it's kind of like that. And then Yang had like a Super Saiyan mode, rage mode, basically in fighting games.
Yeah, she doesn't really have control over it though. It
She
happens.
gets her haircut.
Yeah. When she gets mad.
Blake can shadow clone, and Weiss later on just shown that she can like be a summoner. Basically, she can summon like a knight. But
yeah, I forgot about that until you brought that up.
She's not very good at it, but like she can only like very like smallly do it. I guess by the end of the 4th season. And then Pyrrha was magnetism. She can control. That's why she was a good fighter, because she can like magnetize the other person and like fuck them up.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing of like how like she's not actually like the world's like super best fighter, because she like kind of like manipulates them more so than like her being technically like the best fighter.
Mm-hmm. I think that's like such an OP power, and it makes sense for her to be so strong.
Magnetism is an OP. It's like ice in anime, where it's just like that's always like the fucking like OP power.
Nora has the lightning.
Yeah, she can strike by lightning, and then she can like kind of center it.
We saw that like late. Like we didn't see that until way later.
Well, it was in Tournament Arc. It's like really shown off. But yeah, then I think Ren was like he can like teleport. I believe.
I thought he had like a weird yin yang mode or something. I remember his eyes being like yin yang or something.
I'm gonna double check. Oh, God, I hate that.
What are they called? A semblance, right?
Yeah, semblance. And because like Sun was able to make clones of himself too, like Sun Wukong could, I believe.
Yeah, he has like these. Yeah, whereas like
Sun's also the monkey, like a love interest for Blake. He's the subway stuff Sun Wukong, obviously. So, but yeah, he can make like 4 of himself or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had 2 actually. I thought he had like another one that he did.
Did he?
Maybe I'm just mistaken.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's that in the 2nd season, I think, where he creates like light clones of themselves, which actually like attack.
Yeah, because probably like Sun Wukong could do that with like
So they can smite.
I'm not entirely sure the actual Journey to the West story.
I don't know how. Yeah, because I know that Sun Wukong's only like a part of that. He's not like the main character or anything.
So John, it says like he can like become unscathed. I'm just reading this by the wiki because it's not really like stated like until like later on. Like, so like he can like heal himself. Are still unsure about his semblance. Yeah. So I was
gonna say I thought that everyone could just heal themselves with their aura.
Yeah, apparently it's not like completely shown yet, but I'm gonna guess it's some kind of leadership or like some kind of like an aura around him. I'm not entirely sure because that one's like still unknown, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they had as a cool payoff, because it's been like a long time. Because his aura wasn't even unlocked in the 1st season, which is a thing that they kind of stopped doing auras in this show. Because everything just kind of became like semblances.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember a character using it in aura shield. There's a part where Ren uses a shield, like he makes a shield out of his aura to fight against a snake. I don't remember that ever happening again.
Yeah, you do like the soup, like a force push kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Okay, I have to look up Ren's.
Yeah,
right
I'm curious about Ren's.
Trying to fucking navigate like the wiki on your phone is like literally the ads come up and like if you hit like one link it goes like the other pages. It's literally the worst. Okay, he can mask negative emotions with avoiding detection by Grimm.
Wow, I totally forgot about that.
He can hide emotions. That's why he did it to Nora. You don't really see that until later on, but yeah, I thought he was able to teleport as well, but maybe it's just like a thing you can do with like the dust or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the first 2 scenes are just like them at school, and the third 3, and then like it kind of goes into this whole like season maidens or whatever, where they get absorbed, like their power gets absorbed by someone if they kill them, and that's why they had like the autumn one who's like fucking like basically like brain dead or whatever, or like on like life support, and like they ask Pyrrha to like be the new one so she can like. And then, like, yeah, that whole shit goes playing because she's like, remember, like, she's like get transferred and fucking Cinder just murders the girl inside there and gets the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. But so the whole thing about like maidens and like super powerful witches.
Yeah, this is when RWBY starts to lose me. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I wish if they had like established the whole seasonal maidens thing earlier, I think it would have been less like a band-aid coming off. It goes
into the other bad guys that we had. We go from the we had Torchwood, we had like Cinder, her crew, and then I'm gonna call him Torchwood. But yeah, so Cinder, her crew, and then we had the Neapolitan.
Yeah, Neapolitan.
The
one that doesn't talk.
The other mute one that has two hair colors.
She's just really strong.
People just like her
heterochromia.
People just like her appearance, her design. But yeah. but then they introduce like the other villain. It's just like, he looks like he looks like just like a demon.
Yeah, she looks really cool.
And then
actually.
her henchman, which they remember the Scorpion Loki kind of like motherfuckers who
Yeah.
stabbed Crow. All right, so first off, Ruby's uncle's Crow. He's like the fucking best character in the show.
Yeah, alcoholic.
He's one of the best like side characters. But yeah, he's like basically pick Rick and give him a giant sword scythe, and there you go.
Except make him like actually care about his family.
Yeah.
Take Rick and make him care about his family.
And not noob. But yeah, he's great though. Somehow voiced by Vic Mignogna, who just voices everything nowadays.
Yeah.
But yes, he turned into a crow.
I guess that's his power. His
I guess so. But then remember Ruby's mom showed up in that one in that season. Like, a lot of shit happened.
Yeah, they really now I'm thinking about it. They really did do a lot.
You meet Weiss's a lot of parent stuff because Weiss's dad and everything. Yeah, Blake goes to her parents with son. With
Yang too with her dad.
Yang is her dad.
It's just like the parent season. That's so funny.
It's like them leaving their parent season. Like I think only one of them saves their wife. Like cool uncle. Crow gets stabbed and then they're trying to get Crow to a doctor. The whole thing. He gets stabbed by the scorpion tail guy. Stabbed Crow.
Oh, the scorpion tail is so crazy.
They really cut off his tail and he's fucking scrabbling on the ground because bleed.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it gets pretty messed up at least later on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
One thing I wanted to say, there's a part in the first season where John just says, "Shit, run!" Which is fucking
I don't remember
hilarious.
him cursing at least until the fourth season. I guess the first time I heard a curse on that show.
Yeah, correct us if we're wrong, but I don't remember the first season having any cursing in it.
No, it was supposed to be family friendly until limbs started getting cut off. But yeah, goes in all the maiden stuff. All these other villains are in there now.
I'm waiting for I feel like I've been feeling this way since season 2. I'm waiting for the next season to just be really good and knock me off my feet.
We were talking about how the fourth volume felt like it didn't end.
Yeah.
It felt like it could have continued with another
extremely episodic.
Yeah, because it really was a mid-season finale more so than actual where every first season ended on such had a big climax. The first season it got bigger and bigger because the first season was just going to an operation from the one villain to a bigger operation by that villain, his grand scheme, at least at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to the whole school being attacked and destroyed, and then it just ended with them getting Crow help. I think it was. Yeah, they got Crow help.
Yeah.
And then I was that's not really a big it was a good conclusion for a side character because he finally beat the monster that killed his family.
Yeah.
But other than that, it wasn't a big I don't say they didn't kill the scorpion guy either. He got away, but he just doesn't have his tail.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that's why I kept feeling I hadn't finished it. I felt like I missed the last episode. Because
it was he got his tail cut, but he still survived. Crow's good now. I think and then what's else happened? Yang and Weiss are on their way.
Mm-hmm.
Blake is still maybe on the island with her parents.
And some
because they're dealing with the whole gang there.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. I still felt a lot of things still to go, and you should end it.
I think the old adage works well here. Never split the party.
Yeah,
you split the party, and it just kind of.
I think it was fine because it kind of combined. I combining RWBY with them and everyone coming to have a giant squad. They seem to be gonna be having with the two teams, Sun and maybe probably Neptune probably to come back because he's a fan favorite.
I like Neptune. I hated Neptune at first, but
I really
grew to like Neptune.
I liked him in the tournament where they had the one water area and he just wouldn't go anywhere near.
Yeah.
Little trope.
It was funny because at first I thought they were they're making this guy. He's trying to make him a cool badass, and then he's totally not. I thought that was really refreshing.
The biggest pussy.
Because I was really worried he was
pussy when it comes to water, and Weiss likes him, or I think it was.
Yeah.
Everyone basically had a pairing other than RWBY doesn't actually surprisingly doesn't have
I always thought Ruby and John were destined for each other.
I don't know. But the one thing with John have it he finally had a thing for Pierre by the end and
ruined.
He had the video of her to use the train. I was oh, that really.
Oh yeah, that was a good moment. That's the thing.
It has good moments.
Yeah, RWBY, even though it's not consistent, it has good moments.
Yeah, it does. I like it. I like it. There's a lot of things. Fan bases can be annoying. RWBY does have an annoying fan base. I've seen them in action, and but I still love the show. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I have an affection for it too, because just how much I used to like it, so I'll stick with it.
Yeah. Would you recommend the show?
Yes, I would. I wouldn't even necessarily with a caveat. I'd just say stick with the first few episodes because it can be kind of rough. Definitely watch the English version. But I'd say yeah, it's pretty. It's got some good stuff in there. The fights are good.
Yeah, fights are great. Watch definitely first season. Watch it in English. If you like it then and you want to see what the Japanese is like, go back and watch it with the Japanese dub. But you just don't miss any character development. Go watch the English one. It's all there on YouTube and I think on Netflix too. And
I think on Crunchyroll you can watch it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Maybe Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. I meant to say Rooster Teeth.
Yeah,
website.
or Rooster Teeth website. Whatever you want to watch it on, they're all good.
Yeah.
And it's called Don't Buy the Game. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I would have to say pass. Unless you can get it on sale for free.
Even then.
I mean, it's cool that that some guy made a fan game and they brought him on to make it a real game, but it's just lacking.
It is.
It's lacking things that are necessary for a game.
It'll be like hearing like the same dialogue thing every 2 seconds.
The story mode's pretty good though too.
Shut up, it's not. And then so I recommend it as well. If other people are unsure, or you want, it's something cool American made that's
it's American anime.
Anime like Avatar is. Yeah. It's not nearly as good as Avatar.
It's a really bad thing to compare it to because Avatar is so fucking great.
Yeah, Avatar and Korra are so good.
But yeah, it's
Korra for the most part. But yeah.
Korra's got that problem where it's every other season's fantastic and every other.
Then we have Dark Avatar. So
I can't believe
and they become giant kaijus.
I can't believe that their Dark Avatar is fucking canon. I'm going to be a Dark Avatar.
That's my whole plan. But then we got a good season after that, and then we got one of the most surprising love interests actually work out.
Oh my god! I don't even want to spoil that if someone hasn't seen it. Go watch Korra and bear with season 2.
Dark Avatar. But then season 2 it does have the first Avatar thing in it though, doesn't it?
That was the one redeeming part of that.
Yeah,
that was so fucking awesome. It was done by a whole different studio and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, watch it. But yeah, so we didn't really talk much about the faunas in RWBY.
Cat girls.
Do you think Blake is cute? Yes or no?
Blake is the worst character in RWBY. I'm gonna just say it right now. She is the best. She's the worst of the main cast.
That's why they had to put Sun with her so that she would be interesting.
Because Sun is really fun, and I like Sun a lot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's okay. I hate to compare it to Centaur, but it kind of has the Centaur thing where I'm referring to A Centaur's Life, where it's kind of furry. It's furry grab bag. It's all right, this character has antlers. This character has a tail. This character has hooves. It's whatever you want the design to be. It doesn't matter. The plot doesn't matter. It's just what the character design is.
You gotta pick one. Gun to your head, Velvet or Blake. Gun to your head.
Blake, because Velvet is intolerable and I hate her.
You don't like her horrible British accent acting?
Is it actually a real British accent?
I'm pretty sure she's British or Australian.
Oh, I don't like Velvet. I don't like how much they push her. If they just had her as a background character that never spoke, I'd be oh cool, Velvet. I love Velvet.
So yeah, they just put ears, tails on them or antlers. That's all it really is.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
They don't make a big deal of it like in other shows would. So
other
than them being a different race, it's the only big thing. But it's not pushed oh my god, you're a cat girl, or why you have cat ears. It's just actual thing in the world, and they actually have their race had a whole thing going on with them.
Yeah, I do like that Garrett Hunter from Mega 64 voices one of them though. He's one of my favorites.
He voices what's his name?
Wolf? Wolf? White Fang?
No, he's the leader of White Fang. His name is Adam.
It's just Adam.
Yeah.
Naming conventions in the show are so fucking strange.
But yeah, so I recommend that. But yeah, I don't. They're whatever. They're more so so she can be related to the whole animal plot or White Fang plot. That's basically what it's there for. Another thing we don't recommend is RWBY Chibi.
Damn it! I was gonna say you forgot the most important thing.
Get into it. We're not recommending RWBY Chibi.
I recommend RWBY Chibi. I recommend RWBY Chibi in
group watching.
Yeah, if you want to see some of the least successful comedy I've ever seen, some of it's a batter in a baseball team that just every time everyone's cheering for him and really happy, and he misses every single bat.
It's Futurama when Lila played Burns Ball. She would just hit people in the head. That's everyone would loved watching her because she would just throw the ball and hit someone.
It doesn't work. The humor is.
If you want to see how long ago before. You ever maybe question when a joke is supposed to happen? This is for you.
I never feel more insulted than the moment that I see that ending the screen when what's that thing called, like
the end credit card?
Yeah, like the little end credit card where it's like the bars. Normally it's like black or it's like colored bars, but in this
it's just like
colored with the RWBY character colors. I feel so insulted every time I show up because I feel like you've literally just wasted 4 minutes of my life.
They had to do the money to put the Fat Nora model in there.
It's the same fucking joke.
Every time you put a new character model in it, they have to use it like 3 times, like in the episode and the episode to come. It's really funny.
Once they put Neo in there, Neo has been in like every episode since she was introduced.
She holds signs up because she can't talk.
Get it? That old joke. Oh my god. RWBY Chibi, I really enjoy...
We do make it a tradition to watch it together.
It's like our weekly torture. Speaking of which, we actually are behind a week.
For what?
RWBY Chibi!
I thought we watched it.
Oh my god, did we?
I think we did.
Wait.
And there's your perfect interpretation of RWBY Chibi, ladies and gentlemen.
It's actually really funny to go watch old episodes too, because you're like, oh my god, I forgot all about this.
I'm pretty sure we watched it. I'm
checking
it right now.
Didn't.
But yeah, don't watch it.
Yeah, RWBY Chibi's bad.
I'm not gonna judge you. I will actually.
It's the kind of bad that I love, though.
Okay, so you can go first.
Root beer talk.
Nothing.
What are you drinking right now? What you got there?
That's McDonald's, Jim.
What is it though?
Iced tea.
Oh fuck! One day it's gonna be root beer, and I'm gonna scream. All right, so same.
Very flat or old tasting drink.
I'm drinking.
It was a parent-teacher conference episode we watched with like Crow.
Oh my god, we did watch that episode.
This is actually RWBY talk instead of
this is RWBY talk.
This is RWBY chubby talk.
I was drinking some Earl Grey tea. I'm not drinking it anymore because I finished it. But see my mug.
I thought it was coffee you were drinking.
No, it's tea. I have a nice coffee here as well, but I just finished that already. Oh wait. Did you see my cool mug? It's got a little deer, and he has a cool winter vest on him.
Okay.
I love him.
Cool.
I
appreciate it.
I sexually identify with this deer.
The deer.
Actually, you
fucking disgusting faunus.
I should probably remove that because people think that we have like a furry fetish.
Well, we have a cat. Podcast about cats.
We're gonna get
and related creatures
arrested. The state is gonna like come at us and make a court case.
I don't know. After they see some of the things you sent me on.
I knew you were gonna bring that up. Oh my god!
The question is now, they can reach your search history.
Oh god, no!
Discussing faunus porn.
No, stop talking.
Just featured.
Sam doesn't know what he's talking about.
I know.
So, Sam, all right, what have you done this week?
That you go first, because I got to think about what I've been doing.
Shit, I haven't thought about it either.
I don't think I've done anything other than like.
Well, our last episode was only like 4 days ago.
I know. But what's it called?
I beat Persona 5.
Yes, there you go.
I beat it and I loved it. It was one of my favorite Persona games.
We might do a spoiler cast on that.
I want to.
Maybe not today, but
yeah, I don't think we have time today.
Nah.
I do really want to do a spoiler cast for Persona 5 though.
But overall, I beat it like a month ago, so
it's fucking fantastic.
Great. List your top 3, the 3, 4, and 5. Because we haven't played the first, second one. Sorry.
I know. I really need to play. I want to one day play all the Persona games.
Surprised they haven't done like an HD remake.
They've done it for the Vita, I think.
And they've done it for the Vita, but still.
Innocent Sin
or PSP, I mean.
Yeah, fuck.
But like the original one, but like my sister tried to play and said it was really hard and it hadn't really aged well. But like and also like trying to port something from PSP to like PlayStation does not look great.
Yeah.
Like I was lucky to play he played Persona 3 on PS2 and I played Persona 3 on PSP and I got like all the extra stuff and like the gameplay different because you couldn't control your squad mates but I could in mine.
Yeah, that was weird. Also,
the female character
in Persona on the PlayStation version of Persona, you had like the Persona 4 style, like you walk around the environments.
Yeah, I didn't have that in mind. It was just like backgrounds and like it would be like a 2D like map of like the thing, and then you would have a crosshair that you click on where you want to go. That's
really interesting. That almost changes the whole game for me.
We also could do the female character, which you can like romance with the guy characters and everything.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Rip the forgotten female character probably won't be in the dancing game.
I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, they really should put her in that, but they probably won't.
You hit rank 3, 4, and 5.
5 is my favorite. Like, almost by far. I hate to say that.
Gameplay, story.
Everything. Every aspect about Persona 5, I think it's superior.
Even the soundtrack?
Oh, that's the one. That's the one thing. I think Persona 3 has a better soundtrack.
Okay.
And then, so it's Persona 5 for me, then Persona 3 is next, and then Persona 4.
I think mine's the same as you. I really love Persona 3, though.
I do, too.
I think the story is just as good, like really good still too.
There's a few things that Persona 5 does that elevate it, like story wise, which I won't talk about because they're spoilers.
Did you see the image of like the end of like Persona 3 with like I just holding the main character, and then like that Morgana's like, you looking tired right there. You probably get some sleep. If you don't know Persona, that's not gonna make sense, but it's great if you do.
I love like when Persona 5 just came out, there were so many meme images of, like when you're scrolling on Facebook, you see like Morgana, it's like, you should go to bed right now. Like, why are you still awake?
I have my Persona 5 cosplay. I think I'm getting a sign saying I don't want to go to sleep, like a picket fence. Like I'm like
oh, that's a really good idea.
Think about doing that, but yeah, I still like love the ones I said you earlier, like the side, like you scroll through your scroll feed and all you see is the main character want to bang your sister. So best girl in Persona 5, 1, 2, 3, Makoto. There you go.
Yeah, she's one of the best Persona girls ever, I think. Number
2, Haru.
I like Haru a lot. I think Haru is fucking adorable. She just doesn't get as much development.
Yeah. I think we would do the ending where it's romance like every girl and they come up the same day.
That is really funny.
Even the side ones like the fortune teller and doctor and teacher and chess player or shogi player.
Yeah. Persona 5 also had some of my favorite social links, hands down too.
Yeah.
Some of the most like interesting ones.
I enjoyed it. It's getting to some of them are kind of an annoying grind though. I thought that was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
The grind to get your stats up was kind of too, I think, a little bit much in this game, but.
Yeah, I think it could be remedied if it told you how many more you needed.
Yeah, I know, because...
That's the one... It's been a problem since Persona 3 and probably before that, but...
Yeah. We'll talk more on a probably spoiler cast.
Yeah, we don't want to give our good material away.
Yeah, what material? But, yeah.
That else? And, you and I both started playing more Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, we both beat it, but you just told me there's DLC, and I didn't know the PC version came with the DLC already installed.
Yeah, you had to do the Konami code?
No, I did. It was there. You had to beat the story or put the Konami code in there.
Okay.
So I had the story beat, so I beat it. You got the last part, but
yeah, I was
wrong.
I was just really tired, and I was like, I don't fucking want to fight this guy right now.
I told you I beat it with like no health kits at 1.6% health.
Did you have any health kits beforehand?
I had 4, and then at one point, did you get the 50% health left?
For Armstrong?
Yeah.
No, I only got up to like 80.
You get like 2 more health kits from that. It's like, hey, the other battle.
That's cool.
Where you get that one fight thing, and then you get the health from it.
Yeah.
So, he's all my rocket launchers on him too.
I only have 1.
Yeah, so, I don't know if I gave you stealth option when stealth doesn't work in that one.
Yeah, it's really weird.
But yeah, I have to do the wolf one now.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I wonder how that'll feel, because Sam plays so differently than Raiden. There's all these different moves and mechanics he has, which are really
my favorite Brazilian in anything.
Is he actually Brazilian?
Yeah, he called him Brazilian Win in the beginning.
Oh, that's right.
So I love him though.
Sam is fucking great. I love him so much.
The
smile when he does that smile.
Jetstream Sam, Monsoon being in there. But hearing World of Nature again, like in gameplay, is amazing.
Yeah.
The music in general is like fucking amazing.
I just want to replay it now because like the music and like the way the music and the boss battles are coordinated is just like fucking love it.
I'm so much better. I somehow, because the game's not really clear, even the tutorial, it's not really clear on a lot of the stuff in the game, and I told Jeff I didn't know about the dodging with side dash and mechanic until like I think 9 months. I think I got to Armstrong. I think is when I learned about that.
That sucks. That's really.
That's impressive though that I managed to do that with just that.
Yeah.
The only thing I did was pairing.
Which pairing is like a superior thing, like
side dashing.
It is important.
Armstrong, I've been doing dashing more than pairing because you can't really get a parry off with it.
Yeah, he has a lot of grabs.
You can side dash, slice, side dash like the next thing. It's like the way to be able to damage them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I felt more OP as Sam.
I didn't, just because I learned, like, I really delved into Raiden's combos, and I learned Raiden's combos so well.
Hold Y is like literally melts like the big guys, like even the mechs. Like I always had trouble with. I would just only the flamethrower mechs I had trouble with. I just avoided them. It's
nice, but you can't get like juggles with them. Which getting juggles is like fucking how you do things in that game.
But yeah, so that's good. Anything else you've done or played or read?
Made in Abyss. Watch Made in Abyss. It's fucking great. I love every episode of it.
Is that okay?
I've told you 4 fucking times.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's the current airing anime that I fucking
the Amazon
love.
one or whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, Amazon picked it up. But...
Yeah, you told me the Amazon one.
Yeah, it's great. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite anime right now.
Yeah.
I really hope it doesn't let me down because I think it's fantastic.
Disappointment. Not like Centaur.
Well, no. I didn't have actually, no, I had good high expectations for this, but Centaur was such a disaster. I don't want to talk
fire.
about it. Yeah. Did I put a flaming dumpster in the...
Yeah, I hope you did.
I might have made a mock-up, but I don't know if I put it in there.
I hope you did. I really wish you went with the Bat Boy.
Oh, I did put that in there.
Great. Yeah.
The Bat Boy.
Bat Boy, Horse Mask, and Mr. Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Anything else you did, though? No. It's so beautiful. Yeah.
If you're curious about what we're looking at, just watch the A Centaur's Life review, and you'll see a funny picture that I included.
See, Centaur's Life would have been so much better if these were like the
main characters. A girl with a horse mask.
Why was Bat Boy a thing?
Bat Boy and Mr. Thomas.
What is the lore behind Bat Boy?
I don't know, but he looks so fucking funny.
I've always seen him in those. I go as a kid, go to like the supermarket with my grandma, and like there's all the tablet magazines. I always see Bad Boy. Like, what the fuck is up with this thing?
It's just like a shitty Photoshop.
I don't know.
It looks like a Tim and Eric thing.
It kind of does. There's my Bad Boy. But yeah.
I should have. Why did I put that there?
Anything else, Jim?
No.
No.
No. No. That's it. We should end the podcast.
Well.
Now.
If you ask if I did anything, like a rude...
What we talked about. Oh, or what have you done, Sam?
Nothing, because I finished Konosuba. And I don't know what to watch next. Because Little Witch is out, and then Defenders is out, so I may just wait till after I finish Defenders and Little Witch.
Oh, Defenders comes out this week, doesn't it?
So...
Well, I hope it's good.
I hope so. I really, really hope so.
You should watch Made in Abyss. It's really good.
No.
It's so fucking good, Sam.
Maybe. I still have stuff on Crunchyroll. I'm gonna finish No Game No Life. I think I might have a couple episodes left of that.
You suck.
So, hey, No Game No Life is beautiful.
We can actually do an episode about Made in Abyss because there is a bunny girl kind of that still hasn't been introduced, even though it's like halfway through the season.
We should do No Game No Life.
Well,
there's an angel in it.
I feel like I wouldn't like that show.
I think you like it for the art style and everything. It's a really good like animation art style in it. I think you'll like it.
I'll check it out eventually, I guess.
A lot more. It's because it's like a lot. Everything's done in game, so it's a lot more clever and like outsmarting.
So like your generic or your standard shonen.
Yeah, just the only thing maybe uncomfortable with the relationship between the main character and the sister, but I still think it's good. The main character just like
so creepy.
He's just as fucked up as Kazuma, kind of. He just creeps as a fucking creep.
Good.
So yeah, that's it.
All right,
Jim, where can they find us on this after this 1 hour long episode?
Yeah, I hope you enjoy RWBY because we talked a lot about.
I'm surprised.
I know, me too. I really thought it was gonna be a short one.
Where can they find us though?
We're at the Nyancast on iTunes and also on YouTube. Just watch us on YouTube though. That's where I'm trying. I focus more effort on YouTube.
SoundCloud is still alive.
SoundCloud is. I've not updated SoundCloud for like fucking months. That's it. Email us at thenyancast@gmail.com.
If you don't check...
I check it occasionally. I'll check it right now. Oh wait, there's a new comment on A Centaur's Life. Hi Nyancast, I think you're great. Oh, fuck you.
They don't think we're great, it's a spam.
Have a wonderful day, Emma. Oh, it looks like their account was
You're not real. You're not real at all. Just as I expected.
Look at these fucking related channels.
Related channel, SNL, BuzzFeed. No, don't go watch Mojo.
We're gonna watch some Watch Mojo videos.
No, I'm not doing a live. Jerry at 1 hour.
WatchMojo.com. You get top 10.
Jim, you edited that fucking. Can we edit?
No, I'm keeping that. That's gonna stay in.
Alright, so yeah.
Miss Mojo.
If you do have anything for us, just email. Well, we said it before. Whoever emails us first, we'll get the first ever.
We'll give you a big blowjob.
Yeah, we'll do whatever recommendation, either an episode or a show that have a cat girl or any animal, creature, people, human related ones we can see. Whoever gets you off, okay?
As long as I'd rather not watch any hentai or porn. But I guess if it's for the fans.
It's for the fans.
But Sam, we have to
watch
it.
For the fans.
We have to watch it in the same room, and we also have to be naked.
You already sent me it. You sent me the entire website.
Yeah, dude, that's a great website.
Great website.
I wonder if I pick this up. Hentai Haven. Okay, it wasn't a Hentai Haven.
No, I know it.
All right, I guess this is the end of the podcast.
So that's where you can follow us. Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, I don't know why you're still listening. I guarantee no one's hearing this except me when I edit this later.
Well, maybe one person in alone in a room with a shirt off on their computer.
So me when I edit.
No, they're at a desk. You're on your bed.
Okay, yeah.
At a desk, sweating with their Miku figure staring at them with her cold, beady little eyes.
Oh, wait. I wanted to talk. I saw a car. I saw someone's car this week that had. Actually, I was after a funeral. I saw a car that had. It wasn't at the funeral. That would have been kind of funny. But
their Miku figure broke and they were burying in a coffin.
No, the back of their car had all these like. It had a Miku bumper sticker, which was just like the silhouette of Miku. It had a JoJo bumper sticker. It had a Dragon Ball one, maybe. I don't know. I was like, this guy. We should get him on a podcast.
No, he's probably like a creep.
Yeah, definitely. I was hoping that he would come out of his house when I took a picture of his car, actually.
I only listen to the finest Miku Hasune music.
Pizza Hut remixes.
I am a huge fan. If I had 1 million Mikus, I would so do. So, alright, thank you for listening. Jim, stop looking up fucking Miku Hasune. Just end the fucking podcast.
No, wait, I want to play this first.
No, don't fucking play it. No, can we just end the podcast now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my god. End it. End the podcast for fuck's sake. Thanks for listening. That's Jim. I'm Bye.
Bye.